In this video, I'll be reviewing 20 of best Armaf fragrances from my collection. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're first time here, my name is Mehdi. I try to make as many videos as possible about fragrances. So if you want to watch more videos like this, the only thing that I ask and you is that you subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up if you find any value in this video. I really appreciate that. Without any further ado, I want to start by number 20, Armaf Tag Hair. Name of the fragrance is very feminine, but scent profile and character of fragrance is perfectly unisex. Reminds me of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Parfum or Versace Fresh. In that genre, it is a woody and citrusy type of fragrance, but leans more citrusy compared to both of those fragrances with average, below average performance. Next fragrance is Bois Luxura at number 19. One of those really underrated Armaf fragrances. Smells citrusy, leathery and woody. Reminds me of Dior Fahrenheit. If you like that DNA, you're gonna enjoy this fragrance as well, but it is closer kinda to Fahrenheit Aqua because it is more citrusy compared to regular Fahrenheit, and performance is average or a little bit above average by this one. At number 18, we have here Seduction from one of the ugliest bottle design that I've ever seen in my life. Smells aquatic, salty, sweet and slightly woody. Aquatic, salty, oceanic and woody with a sweet base. If you like Invictus Legend, it is exact clone of that fragrance with a great performance. At number 17, Italiano Nero Uomo. It is a woody and citrusy fragrance. Opens up with a big amount of pineapple and citruses, very mouth-watering and edible type of opening. At the dry down is more creamy and woody compared to the opening. It's kind of darker, I can say, at the dry down. Reminds me of Black Excess by Paco Rabanne. Not identical, not exact clone for that fragrance, but I can say like 60-70% close to that fragrance and highly inspired by Black Excess. Performance is great, lasts and projects very good on my skin. At number 16, Derby Clubhouse Blanche. It is a citrusy, berry, kind of rotten smelling fragrance, like waited under the sun, and slightly leafy and musky at the dry down. It is exact cologne for Creed's Silver Mountain Water. In terms of scent profile, I can say it is like 95% close to that fragrance with a very bad, poor performance. At number 15, Derby Clubhouse Ascot. So this fragrance is soapy, green, daring, spicy and leathery at the opening. Kind of not a mass appealing type of scent profile, but it smells very niche. At the dry down is not that much daring. It smells green and soapy without being that much leathery or spicy. Reminds me of Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme or Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme Intenso in that genre, but I don't believe that this fragrance is exact clone of any fragrances out there. In my opinion, and performance is very good by this one. At number 14, we have here Tag Him. It is a fresh, slightly fresh, grapefruity, lotiony type of fragrance with woody and incensey base. If you are a fan of DNA of Bleu de Chanel, especially EDT, you're gonna enjoy this fragrance. It's not exact clone for that fragrance, but reminds me of that DNA, and performance is below average by this one. At number 13, El Cielo. It is a woody, aquatic, fruity, happy and summer in a bottle type of fragrance. Reminds me of Invictus by Paco Rabanne, but compared to that fragrance leans less woody and more fruity, and I can catch kind of melony notes in this fragrance, which is not available in Invictus by Paco Rabanne. Very happy and very great value for your money with a good performance. At number 12, Sauville. I hope I pronounce it true. Sauville Pour Homme. It is a woody and citrusy type of fragrance. This is like mixture of Invictus by Paco Rabanne plus Dior Sauvage, like 90% Invictus, 10% Dior Sauvage with doubled up citruses. It smells very citrusy, very sour, fizzy and woody with great performance. Lasts easily 6 to 7 hours on the skin with 2 hours average projection and sillage. At number 11, Le Parafit. Scent profile of the fragrance is sour, citrusy, in the same time green, muddy and earthy, like combination of citruses and earthy and green notes together. At all, it doesn't smell like a $20 fragrance. It smells very expensive and niche, I can say. Reminds me of kinda Creed's Green Irish Tweed in that genre, not identical. Like 70% reminds me of that fragrance. Green Irish Tweed is not this much muddy or citrusy. I can say it is take off Armaf on that DNA with a good performance. At number 10, Ventana. It smells lavendery, fougere, citrusy and woody ambroxany at the dry down. It is very close to Dior Sauvage EDT. I can say in terms of scent profile is like 95% close to that fragrance. Just smells a little bit more citrusy compared to that one with below average performance. At number 9, one of my absolute favorite fragrances from this house, XLS Eau de Parfum. So scent profile of this fragrance is slightly citrusy, grassy, leathery, sugary with hints of booziness at the background. Reminds me of Carolina Herrera CHM plus a little bit of CHM Privé together, like mixture of both of those fragrances with a great performance. Next fragrance is Magnificent Prom at number 8. One of those beast mode Armaf fragrances, I can say. It smells slightly pencil shavingy, boozy, woody, resiny and sweet woody. It is exact clone of Pure Excess by Paco Rabanne. In terms of scent profile, I can say one of those unique and signature scent worthy fragrances out there. And performances, as I said, great. Lasts on me like 10-12 hours plus with 2 hours. Very good projection and sillage. At number 7, Très Nuit, one of the best jobs from House of Armaf, hands down. It is another take of Armaf on DNA of Creed's Green Irish Tweed. Smells bitter, muddy, green and slightly earthy. It is a better job compared to Le Parafit in terms of similarities with Green Irish Tweed. Smells like 80%, 85% close to that fragrance, but I cannot say this is also identical with that fragrance. Performance is good, lasts 5 to 6 hours in terms of longevity on the skin with 1-2 hours average projection and sillage. At number 6, Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man, EDP and EDT. You cannot go wrong by any of these fragrances. If you want a better opening, I have full comparison between these two fragrances, but in the brief, I have to say if you want a better opening, go by EDP. If you want more harsh and kind of smoky, woodier dry down, go by EDT. Both of these fragrances are clone for Creed Aventus with average to good kind of performance. At number 5, another beast mode Armaf fragrance, Hunter Intense. Smells woody, sweet, slightly aquatic and citrusy. This is also like Sauville. Smells like mixture of Invictus and Dior Sauvage together, but we have here more of Dior Sauvage. It is like 70-60% Invictus and 40-30% kind of Dior Sauvage together. Performance is very great, as I said, lasts 12 hours plus with a very great complementing factor. At number 4, Club de Nuit Intense Woman. Like Armaf tag here, name of the fragrance is feminine, but scent profile, atmosphere of fragrance is perfectly unisex. This is like a rodden, jammy, rose-based fragrance with a dark and earthy dry down. A dark rose-based fragrance. It smells very luxury, very dressed up, and way more expensive compared to the price. Reminds me of Tom Ford Noir de Noir, like 95% close to that fragrance with a little bit differences and great performance. Let's continue by Armaf Craze at number 3, hands down at top 5 best Armaf fragrances out there. It smells nutty, lavendery, fougere, slightly green, sweet, creamy and woody. It is cologne of Pegasus from House of Parfums de Marly with average to good performance, like 5 to 6 hours in terms of longevity with 2 hours average projection and sillage. At number 2, Club de Nuit Sillage Eau de Parfum. It is another take of Armaf on DNA of Creed's Silver Mountain Water. In terms of similarities, Derby Club House Blanche is closer compared to this one, to Silver Mountain water, but in terms of performance, projection, sillage, by far winner is Club de Nuit sillage. It is kinda spicier, woodier take of Armaf on DNF Creed Silver Mountain water. Performance, projection, sillage, complementing factors, 10 out of 10. At number 1, Club de Nuit Milestone. It is a fruity, floral, slightly earthy, green and salty type of fragrance with a very unique atmosphere and scent profile. It is clone of Millésime Imperial, again from House of Creed. I can see that they are obsessed with House of Creed. Performance is very good, lasts 8 hours plus easily in terms of longevity on my skin, with 2 hours good noticeable projection and sillage. Don't forget, subscribe the channel. That was today's video. I hope it was useful. Remember to support me by your likes. Take care. See you in another video.